now for a check of your Fox 47 forecast.
Fox 47 meteorologist Brian Bachman back with another look at your neighborhood forecast on this Friday evening that, of course, has been a beautiful day across our neighborhoods and also the beginning of a very long stretch of sunny, dry, and in many cases unseasonably warm weather that's going to take us well into the next week. Looking at satellite and radar tonight, there are some scattered clouds and even a couple of spotty showers running north of us near the Tri-Cities this evening. That's because there's a stalled cold front that's moving in toward the Saginaw Bay area tonight. That front not expected to make any more significant progress to the south, so no bearing on our weather this evening. And in fact, just the opposite. As we look at the wide view here, this frontal boundary is actually going to lift back to the north over the next couple of days as a warm front. So all this latest bout of unseasonably warm air gathering under a dome of high pressure across the nation's heartland, that will continue to spill our way. So that as we now move into the first full week of the fall season, summer-like temperatures looking like they're going to be more the norm as we head throughout the next 7 days, where we should at this point in September only be seeing temperatures barely making it to about 70 degrees. We're going to be running close to, if not above, the 80-degree mark for the next 3 to 4 days or so. And even then, as we cool down later next week, when eventually this weak cold frontal boundary over the Dakotas heads our way, we're only talking about highs falling back to the mid and low 70s by then, although the overnight periods will start to feature at least a little bit more in the way of some fall feeling in the forecast. But overwhelmingly quiet here as we take a look at what we're tracking on Futurecast, whether it's this evening through the 11 o'clock hour, overwhelmingly clear skies continuing. Fast forward to tomorrow morning, skies themselves will be clear, but we do expect at least some patchy fog to develop. So if you headed out first thing on Saturday morning, once again, continue to use caution in your early day travels. Then it's nothing but sunshine going into tomorrow afternoon. If you've got outdoor plans, whatever they're going to be, go ahead and keep them. Weather about as perfect as could be. Excuse me, even if it's not as fall-like as it could otherwise be. Heading into about 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, conditions looking at mostly sunny skies, mostly clear again overnight tomorrow night. Some patchy fog possible. Then we'll do this all over again with a round of mostly sunny skies going into the day on Sunday and going out even further all the way to Monday. No significant changes in our weather as high pressure dominates. Again, great news for outdoor plans, but not the best news for our drought situation, as this next week is definitely going to help those deficits grow a little bit. But looking for tonight, mostly clear skies, some patchy fog late, cool and comfortable. They'll temper around 56 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous, if not summer-like. Going into the day on Saturday, we'll see a high around 81 to kick off the weekend with more sunshine in the skies. And then looking ahead to Sunday, while we look ahead to our Lions forecast. If you're making the trip to Detroit, no issues to report weather-wise. If you're getting there to tailgate early, you'll start with temperatures in the low to mid 60s around 11 a.m. and into the pregame hour around noon at 68. Kickoff at 1 p.m., 72. And as the game's wrapping up closer to 4, temps will be in the mid 70s there in Detroit. And the next 7 days, looking at highs in the low 80s here in our neighborhoods for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Upper 70s on Tuesday, then low to mid 70s Wednesday through Friday with more sunshine. And finally, a few nights next week with lows in the 40s.